Morning, everybody. Happy weekend. It's Bill Peterson here. This weekend we're going to work on putting these on and cutting in those interior fender and then the exterior patch for those. So that's the project. And then if we get any extra time, we'll do a little dial in and working on this cab. It's just about ready. Once I get those two things done, it's just about ready to go somewhere and be sandblasted. So that's what the project is. And I don't know, if you're having a good time like what you're seeing here, tell your friends about us and give us a like. So one of the things I'm working on is cleaning up this corner. It was smashed up where the bottom of this door came in, and I need to get it looking better. I've got the ground away the raw stuff that, remember that I gotta get in there, and I got this piece that's working to fit in. Kind of like that. Gotta maybe work on that a little bit more. But it goes something like that, that inner fender. And then I'll weld that in, drill some holes in there to kind of imitate those spot welds, and see what happens. Okay, so this is the piece I've fabricated to go in there. And that's the original piece from the driver's side. Took a little while to figure out how to do it. Took me even longer to figure out how to cut this piece out because I'm gonna have to rebuild that corner. But I got this all cleaned up and ready to weld. I cut some holes in this so my welder can act like a spot welder. I guess I'll have to do that on the bottom side too, because that fender patch will fold over that and then weld to there. So that's what it's working on. So see you later. Well, I've been working on shaping that, and I think I got it about ready to tack in there. So I'm gonna give it a try, and then do the other side, then work on the patch. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole one side and then go to the other, or do the patch there and then move on, but we'll give it a go. So that's the first one. And I think it went pretty well. I got a lot to learn about this, but it's in there. I gotta clean up that corner. I think I am gonna go and get some sort of cardboard paper and so I can do a good drawing of that before I put it in there, and I'll smooth out some of that sheet metal under there before I tack another one in, but that's what we got so far. Okay, well, I got that piece cut. I'm gonna try to patch it in. I couldn't save the corner, so I ended up having to make that corner on my vise and my anvil. I'm glad it wasn't more complicated than that. I'm gonna grind some of this around and get that tighter fitting, but essentially that's in there. It's got that bottom lip has to be turned over, and at some point I need to shorten up that other piece I put in there. It was a little too long. But that's what this looks like at the moment. So we're gonna go from there. All right, well, I got that patch in, and I guess I'll probably have to work on that fender and how that lines up. But I think I'm gonna have this thing sandblasted, so I'll do that after I do that. And I'll have to figure out some way to join that down there. But that's how I did it. And I'm no body man, but I think it's gonna be okay for where that is. It's underneath the fender. There's just a really tiny portion of it that anybody's gonna see, which is right in here. So I'll have to do something there, but we'll figure that out as we go.